I started this channel to share funny moments and wisdom from my favorite lawyers. I want to hear lawyer commentary. Anyone also cool with that should subscribe to my channel for more funny legal havoc clips and edits. That's Law Nerd Clips over on YouTube. Thank you. Did you guys see that, by the way? The statement from the makeup company that said, yeah, this foundation didn't actually exist back then.
2017 or whatever, right?
Right. But I was talking about the challenges of getting that into court, though. Like, you're not impeaching any statements. You don't
when she's on the stand, you got to bring it up. And you got to ask
what cream did you use?
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, I would tell her, you used this Milani cream or whatever I would go grab it because her lawyer used it as a demonstrative aid in opening. I would go grab it and say, this is what you had in your purse the entire time of your relationship. And guess what? Go to Rekieta Law and grab that part of the stream because you can literally pull it.
And she didn't have any bruises on her face. Well, let me show you this. This is what Amber carried in her purse for the entire relationship.
Concealer?
It says bruised concealer right on it. Scrawled down with a Sharpie.
Do you think that she ever would
in case of bruise,
her bruises and her cuts?
break glass and apply?
This was what she used. She became very adept at it. You're going to hear the testimony from Amber about how she had
I'm good at makeup
colors for the different days of the bruises as they developed in the different coloring, and how she would use these to touch those up to be able to cover those. She also used concealer, foundation. You'll hear from a makeup person that Amber didn't even leave her bedroom without having foundation on. And one of the people that was at the building testified.
Many jokes
said
about her
she had
complexion.
makeup on and it would have covered that bruise. So that's the testimony.
So when the witnesses say there was no bruising,
No.
you'll know why.
If she says, I didn't hear my lawyer say it, we have that recorded. Show the lawyer showing it, boom, and then you got to get a business records affidavit from Milani saying that didn't come out until 2017. And Amber on the stand has to fumble through, well, that's what I use now. I used something similar back then. You know, it's not exactly the same.
Then why'd your lawyer mention this?
Exactly.
You mentioned the business records affidavit. And if they weren't already on the phone with Milani getting that records affidavit the moment that thing came out, or within an hour.
Seems like they want to cooperate.
Yeah, they need to get that because Milani doesn't want to be involved. Well, I don't know. The fact that they made the statement is actually kind of surprising to me. I would think they just want to not be involved at all.
I agree. But yeah, nobody would have known it was them. I mean, I should say I would have never known it was them even after that opening statement. I get what the point was because I was thinking if I was her lawyers, I just wouldn't have been so specific. Say she had to use makeup that had some brown and black and blue contours or whatever because she had bruises all over her face all the time. Just say something like that. It gets the same point across than to tie yourself in or box yourself in using this specific one. Now, you would never think that something like this was going to happen, I guess. But they stepped in it now, so they're going to have to figure out how to answer it.
The other thing you could get the business records affidavit. Man, I wonder if there would be any other, like if they just refuse to. Well, you could subpoena them. I mean, in theory,
and you could do it by Zoom. Today's day,
because this is new evidence, right? And this would be the type of evidence that would it would be a surprise. However, it could be sufficiently probative, and it was not a surprise elicited or planned by your team. Clearly, they made this statement independently in reaction to what happened from Amber's team.
And it may not even be evidence or an exhibit. It may just be for impeachment purposes.
That's
and if
right.
you provide the business record affidavit, you can impeach with a pizza box.
Yeah.
And you just, as long as it's authentic, you can impeach that. It does not have to come in. The jury doesn't have to see it. You can just ask the questions and say, well, Amber, look at this business records affidavit. That said it didn't come out till 2017, but your relationship was all 2016, 15, 14, whatever, when this didn't exist, did it? And just see how she answers. And that way it's not new evidence. It's not an exhibit. It's not something that's going back to the jury. It's just impeachment.
Correct. Well done.
It's wild though, man. Right? I mean, this is just wild. This is what happens when all these eyes are on your case.
But when you're in it, you can't see from outside too.
Yeah.
So like you're thinking about all these other things. You've got your overall strategy, you've got your prepared stuff, and something that comes out that could be a gem to your, not let's not oversell it. A nice little nugget to your case, right? That you might not have caught, or you might not even be thinking about because you've got all this other stuff on your mind. It's someone mentions it, you, oh, hey, yeah, actually, yeah, get somebody on that. Get that. Let's get a statement right away.
We actually
Drew
saw in Rittenhouse that Mark Richards used some of the stuff that we had said.